Hey guys, welcome back. We are back on the ms440. Actually the same day. Why not make two videos out of it? Some people I reckon like a big long video. Others like by my stats, most people like a 10, 15, 20 minute long video. But we're going to get into tearing this down, have a look at a few things and see what it needs. I know 9 people out of 10 are going to say, well, why don't you just do a vacuum pressure test? Because I don't have a vacuum pressure tester here. I've actually never owned an actual vacuum pressure tester in the, I don't know, how far back's 1995? The 30 years I've been doing this stuff, so why buy one now? Ain't but a handful of things can cause an air leak. A lot of it you can usually just pinpoint and tell really easily. But this one acts like a fuel issue to me over an air leak, to be brutally honest. Everyone has their own way of doing things. I have my own. I've gotten to where I don't question what others do. I used to. There's older videos of me giving people hell when I probably shouldn't have been. Honestly, it probably hurt this channel in the long run. Kind of regret doing it. It ain't that I've went soft or anything. It's just I should have been looking out for me, not worrying about other people, if that makes sense to you. Other people got their ways they want to do things, and honestly it ain't none of my business what they do. So I've not dealt with the 440, 044 or 046 or anything. The plastic on them goes on a little different than some of the other saws. They're all kind of simple. The newer saws, I don't know if I really care for the designs of those or not, just the way they're made. I'm betting the plug's got to come out. I know it does. You work on so many different ones. Some of them you can pull the plastic off, it's notched for the plug. Some of them are not. I can look right in there and plainly see all the orange below that plug, so she got to come out. Hopefully I got you guys somewhat in the camera's view. Somebody might want to know how to take one of these apart. But yeah, there's some things I've done and said in the past here on this channel that I kind of wish I hadn't, because I think it hurt the channel in the long run. And what we're going to do here in this video is we're just going to pull it down. Like we're going to look at the fuel line, look at the piston, cylinder. I don't know if I'll go as far as like inspecting diaphragms on the carburetor or the carb screen. We might, but we'll see how the bearings feel. I doubt there's anything major wrong. This thing doesn't look like it. I know he said he had owned the saw about 10 years, but honestly it doesn't look like it's got a whole lot of time on it, which was a machine that's been well taken care of, regardless if it's a power saw, a trimmer, a lawnmower, a tractor, whatever. If they've been well maintained and taken care of, they kind of continue looking good throughout their life. I have all of this here somewhere for an 044, 440. I just have to look and find it all. It's probably in a tote in one of my buildings, because those of you might remember we picked up an old school flat top slant pin 044 a while back. And if you're curious, well, why are you tearing it all the way down? Just to check things. It is here for port work as well, so keep that in mind. I have no idea if I got taken that linkage off or not, but right now we're trying to push the grommet through. There we go. If I didn't get it, you just take a screwdriver or a pair of pliers and just gently hold the trigger wide open, and you can see how it comes up out of there. Just gently lift it up and out, and you're good to go. And on these, the fuel line's kind of intact and stays back behind the carburetor. If you didn't know how that goes, one of the few saws that are set up that way. I really like that design, honestly. We should be good to pull this out of here. There we go. It's going to have a little bit of resistance against it. Because of the fuel line and the impulse line. And we do have an OEM carburetor, that's a good thing. Someone's already taken the limiters out of it. Probably, I'm assuming, when the bark box went on it. Alright, let's get the bark box off and out of the way. Wow, we'll use the other side. That dang sure was not coming off, that's for sure. Maybe these will. I wake up in the morning, my wrist will be hurting. I don't know why. Anyone else do that stuff? Fall down a hill or trip and fall backwards or lift something they shouldn't have. Wake up next morning wondering what you done, or 2 days later wondering what you done. Well, that's the story of my whole life, I think. A lot of crazy stuff most people would not even understand. I'm over to the side of this, just so I've got you guys right in frame. Now, if I didn't mention it, the plug looked good that was in it. Didn't look like it had been in it really long, to be honest with you. Definitely got some carbon build up, but let's have a look at things. I ain't never been able to tell much of nothing just through an exhaust port, especially shining a camera back in, but we're really close to having the cylinder off anyway as well. Yank the muffler off, and wow, man, I don't know about that. Well, in there, no need those being that tight. And that's coming from a person that really tightens stuff up tight, but someone probably says that about everything they get of mine when they tear it down, to be honest with you. Well, that one wasn't very tight. About normal. Who knows, that could have been factory, may have never been a part. This may be the first time anyone's ever put this thing under the knife. Well, she's had some run time on her for sure. For sure. I'll probably ultrasonic all of that before we go back together. That's telling more of a tale on the saw there. The fines, and that's showing how much she's been ran there. Alright guys, let's pull our seal ring out. Don't want to lose that. You wouldn't believe what one of those things costs. If you got a saw that doesn't have one, putting one together. I've gotten kits before that were missing the ring. Okay guys, I guess I've completely lost my mind. We can pull the cylinder off. That dang muffler bolt was tighter than the cylinder bolts. Uh-oh, we dropped that one. Let's get our magnet and get it out. I doubt this thing's ever been apart. Well, there's no seal to the bottom of that cylinder at all. That could cause an air leak. No seal to it at all. It's just loose. It could have a metal shimmed gasket. Sometimes they do that, just come right off. It's 170 psi. It did feel like once it got up to full operating temperature that it was a little easier to pull over, I guess you could say. It kind of should be the opposite. It should get tighter. Alright, so we did drop that one back corner bolt. Now, as always, I always have an extra tray for my cylinder bolts. And if you're not familiar, 044 ms440 uses a smaller bolt. Your 046, a lot of people like to do the conversion. I've done it here on a few saws. You can do the conversion with the 046 cylinder on these, but what you have to do is you have to elongate these bolt holes out on that 046 cylinder in. I don't remember, it's been probably a good 3 years since I've done one, maybe 4, but and we do have a metal shimmed gasket. If you've not seen one of these, it does indeed have D-shaped combustion chamber, nice flat squish band. We do have a lot of carbon. Really nice, immaculate factory cylinder. Okay, so let's pull the piston off. I should probably get the starter cover out of the way, but I'll do that shortly. Boy, my pick would have worked a lot better than that little screwdriver, but hey, we got it out of there. Guys, I highly doubt this thing's ever been into, to be brutally honest with you. I might have to locate a mallet to pick on that. That, I think she's going to push loose. There we go. Well, she got a bigger. I'm laughing at that. So there's no scoring or anything, but I don't know if this camera is picking it up, but you can see the wire on the lower skirt of the cylinder. It's really common for the intake side, and you can see she's been hot before. That's typical as well with the saw. Let's pull the cover so we can get a feel for the bearings. Shoot, the bearings feel immaculate. Immaculate. The seals don't have a whole lot of grab. Like, it'll almost just fall on its own once you get it past the magnet. Should have a little more grab than that, so should probably do a set of crank seals anyway. Okay, go in here and fish this out. You guys a look on camera. Oh, we definitely need a fuel line. She's super soft. You seen how easy that fell off? Yeah, definitely needs a fuel line on a strainer. We're looking at crank seals, minimum a set of rings, maybe even a piston, but I've used a lot worse, but this is not mine, and I'd probably recommend a new one. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if the camera's picking up the wire pattern at the bottom of that. Maybe if we kill the light. Yeah, you can see it plainly now. It's not horrible, and I know it was picking up where it's been really hot here on the exhaust side. This overall assessment, how I do that, how I figure out what one needs, we will update. Thank you guys for watching. Y'all stay tuned, give us a thumbs up. Thank y'all for watching again, supporting the channel. Sorry for the dogs barking, and y'all have a good one.